What's up, Cashew Maniacs? Welcome to Cashew Me If You Can, our vegan food travel lost place blog. What are we doing today, Laura?
We're gonna do a typical German cake. This is an apple cake with some crumble, and probably we're gonna do some kind of Sahne, which means milk cream.
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream.
Okay,
All vegan.
All vegan, completely. We're feeling very German. We feel like we have to lose some weight. One of these things is not going to happen today, but we're excited.
It's gonna be super tasty, and it's super easy to do. Follow us.
Let's go! So for this recipe, you need 200 grams of brown sugar, 250 milliliters of soy milk, 120 milliliters of vegetable oil, 1 lemon, 250 grams of flour, and 2 spoons of baking powder. You will also need to make a crumble, and for that you will need some vegan butter or margarine, some flour, and some brown sugar as well. For the whipped cream, you're going to need some vegan whipped cream mix. As you can see, it's vegan. Also, you're going to need some powdered sugar and some whipped cream powder. This kitchen is way too small for us.
You're way too big. So the first step will be mixing the sugar and the soy milk and the oil.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're gonna do right now.
Cool.
Okay. We have to mix 200 grams of sugar. Then we will add 250 milliliters of soy milk.
We're obviously taking the soy milk without sugar because we have enough inside.
And 120 milliliters of oil. Better that it's a normal oil like Sonnenblumen, yeah? Sunflower oil, because olive oil is much too intense for a cake, I think.
Yeah. I'm excited because I've never tried this apple pie crumble in vegan.
Really?
Yep.
You're gonna love it.
I'm sure.
And we're gonna take the lemon skin also. We can actually add it here directly. Now we will mix the liquid with the sugar and the lemon. Mix it very well in the KitchenAid. The next step is adding 250 grams of flour. We will have to trim it here.
Why are you doing that?
So you don't have any crumbs in the middle. So the flour is very thin and light, and the cake is gonna be lighter also like this.
Cool. It's very simple so far.
Yes, it is.
I could even do it.
Exactly, that's the point. We're gonna add a pinch of salt.
Now watch the German counter go off. What's that?
And 2 small spoons of baking powder.
Just waiting.
Gotcha! This was always a very successful cake in the last restaurant I was working on.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously everybody loves apple pie, apple crumble.
Yeah.
In Germany, super many people eat it on a very daily basis, I would say. It's super popular, especially now in the winter times.
Yes. And now we have to mix it well again. Always scrape the walls so everything gets well mixed.
The knife is brand new, by the way.
Oh yeah, it was a birthday present. Super cool, super sharp.
How much are you preheating?
It's always nice to use this ventilator in the oven so that the cake goes a little up.
Yeah.
And 180
degrees Celsius.
Yes, exactly. What we're gonna do is take one small mold for the cake. This one is 120 centimeters. No, millimeters, sorry.
Let me do it.
What?
Switch.
So Philip, are you the butter boy now?
Yes, I have to butter the mold because it's the only thing I'll do, but I'm looking for beer.
What?
There's no beer!
Of course not!
Shit. Then I really have to do it. We're taking the vegan Alsan butter, plant-based margarine. Basically just fat, and it has the same properties as a margarine or a butter, and just gotta get the mold completely filled up so we can remove the dough later when the cake is done.
I think it's great.
Perfect. Butter is in the mold. Time for the final step, I guess. But whipped cream and azúcar glass, right? On top?
Yes.
Or how do you present it? You use whipped cream always?
Well, it's very traditional in Germany to serve the apple cake with whipped cream.
Yes, and we're gonna cut in a clip right here.
Now we'll make a crumble after we put the apple. But I'll show you that. I'll let you do the crumble.
Yeah.
You add all the apple and then you just press.
Looks well distributed.
Yep. So that everywhere is a little bit of the cream and pieces of apple. Okay.
I'm doing the crumble now. I get to have another responsibility. I'm gonna take some flour, add it into the empty pot. Then I'm gonna take some brown sugar. And then I'm going to take some butter, something like a full block. Whoa, cutting with this knife is like cutting through butter.
Literally.
And then I'm going to crumble it. Let's see if it's enough butter. It feels delicious. And smells delicious too. The smell of fresh butter with sugar is, I think, one of the best smells in the world. And since it's vegan, I have no problem with it. I can eat it like this, literally, right now. Now it's getting crumbly.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I'm digging it. So the cake is done. We were baking it for 1 hour, and as you can see, the crumble is really nice. While it was baking, Laura was checking the inside with a knife. And can you explain what you were checking for?
Yeah, normally to see if the cake is already done, you just pinch it, and when it comes out, it has to come more or less clean, you know. Nothing has to be dripping or soft. And now it's perfect.
It looks so good. So next up,
we're doing the whipped cream. And for this, we're using 1 package of
whipped cream. Next up,
1 package of whipped cream powder. to make it fluffy. When it's so light and fluffy, then you can add sugar powder.
Powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar.
Now again, mixing it with the powdered sugar. Baconeers, get ready, because your next cake has to be on wheels.
Apple cake with crumble, classic German.
Looks so good. Vegan whipped cream, self-made. Oh yeah. Oh, it's nice and warm.
Still hot. So good.
Straight up, super delicious. It has everything. And it's actually the perfect German apple pie because they're normally not so sweet like an American cake, for example.
This recipe makes this a really, really nice and fluffy sponge, and with the touch of all the apples that we put inside, because that's a lot of apples for such a small cake, it is so juicy, the perfect sweetness.
Who am I? Well, it's actually a little bit on the drier side. The sponge is very minced, but you see, it's actually a little bit on the drier side. Thank you so much.
We're watching a baking show and that it's a bit annoying, but it's quite funny also.
People out there, thank you for watching. This was a quick and easy vegan apple pie, apple crumble recipe for those nice and cold days outside when you want to warm up with something other than soup.
Perfect recipe for the weekends, for a birthday party, anytime.
And super fast. Be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to like our channel and every video, and then we will see you soon with the next one. Bye.